Darcy, why are you always recording in your car, you may ask? Well, it's because I feel like it's one of the really good times for me to be able to record and not have anything kind of pop up. But hey everybody, this is Darcy with Press Start, and I want to give you guys an update on how things have been going with the Final Fantasy TCG. I did not get something out for week 3, so we're going to do week 3 and week 4 here in this video, and also talk about the upcoming local qualifier that I'm going to be playing in. Week 3, I ended up playing a different deck than my actual deck. So I had been thinking about building a cadet deck. One of the guys at the local, Curtis, shout out to Curtis, thank you so much for letting me borrow your deck, actually had a cadet deck ready to go and was basically like, hey, it's different than the deck list that you were looking at, but try it out, see how it goes. So I did, and I ended up going 2-2. I definitely did not play that deck properly at all, but was able to kind of get 2 wins in a row there at the end. So games 1 and 2, struggled with the deck, trying to figure out how to operate it, what it wanted me to do. Still, again, did not do the correct things until, through any of my games actually. But then in games 3 and game 4, thankfully I was able to kind of get things going, find my ground, and be able to take the wins from there. I asked him actually before the event took off too, and I said, can you tell me what you try to do with this deck? Like, what is your play path? And a misunderstanding occurred where he said he tries to get 7 down on the field and then proceed to use her special. He did not get that far in depth though. He just said, I get 7 down on the field and then I just control from there. I mistook that for the 7 cost the demon. And so I kept trying to figure out how to get that out on the field, but I never could draw into it. And it wasn't until after the event where I realized, should have known, talking about 7, the character, because I love Type 0, but misunderstanding on that part. So that was how week 3 went. And then you probably also noticed that I decided to start a series where I do a pack opening of all of the winning packs that I get at the weekly. So last week posted 2 shorts of me opening those packs. You're also going to see that as B-roll here on this video. So let me know if you guys like that series. I think it's kind of fun to do a pack opening of what did I get out of my wins. Let's fast forward to week 4 now. So we just actually did week 4 a couple of days ago now. I went 2-2 again. Now, I started off with a bye. I was assigned a bye. We had 19 players at our weekly this week, which is pretty awesome, at least in my opinion. So I actually got video of Max and Jesse's match that they were having during that round. Max is running a Cat 8 deck similar to mine. He's the one that I've been bouncing ideas and talking through my deck with. The Cat 8 versus an MBM match, a Moogle Bounty Mayhem is the name of the board game. That was the 2 decks going up, and it was a really cool match. It was a really nice match. I actually told Jesse afterwards I liked his deck list and how things were operating. So I may actually mess around with a MBM deck. In round 2, I ended up getting paired against Curtis in his deck, and very similar to what I talked about in week 2. We went to time. We went to our extra times. It was so incredibly close. I was slightly ahead in damage against Curtis. But I'm going to say it right here. I feel like I should have lost. Neither one of us was going to get to the 7 points of damage needed to win. And then in turn 2, it came back to him, and he was starting to remove characters on my board, which I think would have been able for him to do enough damage to match me. But he was gracious enough to forfeit and give me the win. So I want to say again, a shout out to Curtis. I feel like you did that because I'm the newer player, and I very much appreciate it because, of course, it's always nice to have another pack to open. But I literally was a second away from being the one to concede. So, thank you, basically is what I'm trying to say. And then game 3, I ran into Eric, Suzaku Studio, actually. Give a shout out here. I'll put his a link to his channel down in the description below. I've learned a lot from him, including from his channel. So great matchup. He was playing an Army of One Lightning deck. I played him twice before the weekly started that day, and he crushed me kind of both times. In this one, it was a lot closer. He was kind of giving me some insights because I had never ran into an Army of One deck yet, on like things to look at and target. And so able to do better, but he still won. And then my final matchup, I ran up against, I believe her name was Amy. She was actually running a Cat 8 deck as well. And I was doing so well in that matchup until I killed this Griever here. And killing this Griever, immediately afterwards, I knew I had made a mistake, and she pretty much locked me down and ran away with it afterwards, because she went off of this Griever's search to get Adele, and then ended up banishing Adia from her break zone to make Adele, you know, stronger. But of course, Adele went on the field during my turn, so Adele was ready to start attacking immediately on her turn, which just led to Break City, and down I went. So that was week 3 and week 4. That's how things went down. So let's talk about the local qualifiers. Actually, in our area, we were assigned 3 different local qualifiers. However, 2 of them is on the same exact weekend. On May 23rd, there is a local qualifier at Fox Den, which is down in Bloomington, Minnesota. And then on Sunday, May 24th, if I'm saying the dates correctly, is the local qualifier at The Source, which of course is where I have been going and doing my weeklies. I've already bought my ticket to The Source, so I'm going to that one for sure. But I am going to compete. We'll see how it goes. I am just hoping that I can get top 16. That's truly, it sounds like a low benchmark, but that is my benchmark. I just want to compete and play and see how things go. Hopefully I do pretty well. But again, as a side bonus, is if I can get top 16, then I get some of those Seymour cards that I can put in my deck, and I'm going to be happy about that. So we're going to be doing that. I'm going to get some video of me at the event. Of course, I still think it's going to be difficult for me to get video of me actually playing, because of course, it's difficult to try to get video while you're also playing. Truth be told, I'm really nervous. This is my first time competing in a, I'm going to just call it this way, a legit TCG tournament. This is the first time where it's an actual tournament with stakes on the line. There's going to be judges. There's going to be like deck list things like that. Like, this is where it's like, man, I feel like I'm a legit TCG player now. So I am nervous, but at the end of the day, you know, it's gonna be fun. That's what we're gonna have and what we're gonna do. I want to ask before I end this video, what do you guys want to see out of this video series that I'm doing? Because I have thoughts and ideas on things I'd like to do and include, but I don't know exactly if all of those things are great. So I want to hear your guys' thoughts, and then that will help me either confirm some of my ideas or find new ideas. I don't know. I'm still trying to figure this whole series out, but I do like at least talking about reflecting on my weeklies and sharing updates with you guys and what I feel I'm learning and things like that. So anyway, that's all that I have for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you did, hit the like button on the video so you can, of course, help with the video reaching other Final Fantasy TCG players. And if you want to stick around to see more of this stuff, or when I start getting back to my video game stuff, hit the subscribe button, because that is always appreciated. But with that all being said, thank you all for tuning into this video. As always, everybody, stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay safe, keep on gaming. I'll see you guys all in the next video. But until then, enjoy yourselves.